Hey guys, remember when I told you little soybeans we were all gonna go out to the field for Here We Grow? Here we are. And look as we see soybeans all the way from the just emerging out of the ground stages right up to our growth stages where we have our first true leaves, our first unilateral leaves, and now we have our trifoliate leaves already out. These beans are growing great. This is gonna be a good year in the field. Soybeans are planted. They're in the ground and they're doing well. What are the things we've got to keep an eye on? Well, one of them is going to be weed control. NDSU puts together a great guide that is kind of like the Bible for farmers. If you're wondering what weeds I need to control and how, there's a chapter for every crop, including one on soybeans. So we know that the water hemp, the kochia, the Canada thistle in this field, how are we going to control it and in what ways? Then later in the season, let's say we start getting a bunch of rain. Hey, Dean and Justin, that's not funny if we get a bunch of rain at the wrong time. Then we have to start looking at field diseases. Maybe we see white mold happening in our field. But if it stays dry the way it has been, now we're gonna have to use the insect guide. And the insect guide is gonna help us decide what do we have to do to be sure that we don't have trouble with maybe soybean aphids, or what if we all of a sudden see an outbreak of cutworm, and how are we gonna fix those problems? That's why resources like these are so important for all of us to use in every one of our fields. So what could be some of the weeds that we're seeing in our field? Not all of these are a huge problem, but they're present. So first things first, common ragweed. That's not unusual to find in here in the Red River Valley. Here's one of them. Also, this field was previously wheat, and you'll notice volunteer wheat growing right here. Then you're gonna find this happens to be a field bindweed. It's a vine, and when this vine gets long and it's time to combine, it wraps around the equipment, making it really tough to get your combining done. Then, this is kochia. Kochia is one of those weeds we talk about so often in the Red River Valley and really across North Dakota. Look how it's tipping over. You can see that it's been sprayed, and that's symptomology of the fact that that kochia plant hopefully will be dead in just a few days. It just doesn't know it's dead yet. Here, this is Canada thistle. It also shows the symptomology where it's tipped over, so this has also been sprayed. These are slightly larger plants, so larger plants require us to use more water and adjuvants for good control. A weed is simply a plant out of place. These plants happen to not be in their right place for our soybeans. Thank you so much for watching our project Here We Grow. Now, you are welcome to leave your comments below. Don't forget to like and subscribe on Facebook and YouTube, and stick with us all season long. This is going to be a great project.